Keep that in mind. If you've got something like maybe an outdoor football game today, Gina, maybe not an indoor one like what's going on. I've told them, do not listen to Uncle Scotty. Make good choices.
Is it bring your kid to work day or is it bring a Playmate for Scott day?
Scott's going to have more fun than anybody here.
I think so, absolutely. Well, good morning. Yeah, I've got my littles here as well, and we are watching the traffic all together for you. We showed you the I-10 out of the West Valley, and here's what things look like out of the East Valley. We're at the height of rush hour for you guys out of Ahwatukee, Ray Road to downtown. Right now, a 25-minute drive time.
Well, we have to stop playing here for a little bit and get to the news. A section of Bush Highway remains closed this morning as the cactus fire continues to burn. Firefighters are going to do a burnout operation in the Tonto National Forest to try to cut off the fire. And as a result, it's going to grow from about 200 acres to nearly 800. Firefighters say the cactus fire was man-made, and people who watch the horses out there hope the cactus fire serves as a warning to everyone who visits the Tonto National Forest. By the end of today's burnout, firefighters hope that the cactus fire will be nearly contained. And the sawmill fire, the bigger of the two, also continues to burn this morning south of Tucson. We were able to get this footage from crews from the Golden Ranch Fire District in Oro Valley. They are on the front lines. And at last check, that fire has burned over 40,000 acres with only 20% containment. Experts believe that it will grow. Dry brush and the high wind gusts out there fueling this thing. Close to 100 people have been forced to leave their homes as a result. Well, some interesting developments in the murder trial of the NAU shooter.
This morning, we have learned that a mistrial could be called by the judge. Carissa Planup is live outside the courthouse in Coconino County to tell us what to expect today and what it was in those closing arguments that triggered the judge.
Right, you may remember the jury got this case this week, and then the judge stopped deliberations to deal with a statement made by the prosecution that he feels was misleading and damaged Stephen Jones' defense that he fired at another student to protect himself.
It's patently inaccurate.
It was a statement made in the prosecution's closing arguments. It calls into question just how soon Stephen Jones began claiming self-defense after he shot and killed Colin Brew.
Those statements were made in the back of the patrol car just minutes after Mr. Jones was arrested.
But the jury wasn't allowed to hear those statements. The judge says the prosecution's wrap-up gave jurors the idea that self-defense claims didn't happen until Jones was interviewed by police.
He's starting to say, people are trying to kill me. And that's important because everything else that we heard about from the evidence, from all the witnesses in this case, nobody heard the word kill.
He made 3 other statements. I think one of them was, in fact, using the word kill.
The timeline too crucial to let slide as jurors determine whether the 20-year-old suspect should spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I know you disagree with Mr. Barker, but, you know, again.
Well, I'm just confused.
The judge ordering each side to provide a write-up of what he should do now to properly inform jurors and avoid a mistrial.
So I need to have options.